Hey there, welcome back to the table. So, I forgot to say stay awesome after the end of the last video. I never do that, but sorry about that. Okay, so we have our own company. New Orleans is asking us to deliver to their port because they can't, they're blocked by competitors. And so basically, we start over here, Jeffco, and New Orleans is down here, and they have I think eventually, so like what we have to do is we have to connect to New Orleans first. And then once we do, right below the post office here, you'll see like a port will appear, like a little box just like you see here, with whatever goods they need to be delivered to the port. And so we do have a competitor, and the competitor over here is Mr. Railroad Union at El Dorado. Now, there's the competitor starts out with 100 grand just like you do. There is a cool little trick. It's just that the AI is predictable. The AI also, there's another change now that you have competitors. So remember in the past we used to just buy land for 10 grand, and then I could buy this. For example, I could buy this factory for whatever. Um, Now the competitor has a chance to outbid you. It actually triggers an auction. So there is nothing guaranteed. I mean, if I try to buy this land in this area I started in, he could potentially outbid me, and then I'm stuck with him owning the property in my own town. And in fact, when the competitors are trying to outbid you, it typically takes, like the land is 10 grand. It's typically going to take you over 20 grand to win the land if you're determined that you don't want to let him take it from you. So it's going to be 20 grand. He will outbid you quite a bit. But you can exploit that. And that's what I'm going to show you right here. He has 100 grand just like us. This sawmill is worth 90. So I'm going to go ahead and try to bid for this sawmill that I don't need and I will never use. And I'm going to unpause the game. And then there's a timer that starts. So I will win the auction. And there it is. He just outbid me, and he just bid all but $200 of his money. So it's just telling us we founded our own railroad, and it's basically telling us we're going to have to research everything from scratch. Okay, I'm going to pause again. I don't care about winning that auction, so I'm going to let him spend all but $200. Normally, he would start laying track to this wheat field, and then just go back and forth, and that would he would fill up this farm, make up all kinds of money. Now he doesn't even have enough money to lay a single mile of track, so he's going to be stuck here for months. Um, so what we're going to do? This is a very difficult start. You're between two rivers, and you only have 5 passengers. So your ability to deliver passengers to get easy money is gone. And then even if I want to deliver those 5 passengers, where do I deliver them to? Tuscaloosa is close. That's a feasible idea. You got 7 there. It has an oil refinery, and there's oil here. So you can see there's a couple synergies. There's a lumber here. You got some things you could theoretically get going. Um, we got an ore and this, so we can make a steel mill somewhere. Again, there's some synergies, but we only have 100 grand, and we got to make some money. So one of the first things I think we should do is we're gonna have to spend the 10 grand, and then another 8 grand. So we just spent 18. So we can issue a bond for 50. So that gave us a little bit of extra money. And then I'm going to lay some track here. For 20 grand. So with the research that we just did, that minus 40% is coming in handy. So it's 3480 drops. But look, soil excavation is really expensive. So maybe we want to target that next time we level up. Alright, so we got a track. We're connected to this wheat field. Then I'm going to take the wheat field and we're going to go up the river, and we want to connect to Memphis. And I'll explain why in a second. But on the way to Memphis, we want to connect to this farm. Another 23 grand. And then with the farm, we're going to go up. There's Memphis. But I'm going to swing around because we want to connect to Memphis in the back end. It's going to hurt me a little bit in the beginning of the game, but in the end game it's going to help me. So what am I setting up? Memphis is a massive city. Look at that. And then if you go straight down from Memphis, it's a long way. A very long way. New Orleans. Another massive city. I'm going to set up my superhighway again, right? But I can't do it from the start. So I just did this and I have 62 grand left over. Now I would like to maybe get a double track here. But for now I'm going to just leave it be. And all we have available to us is this crappy train again. So I'm going to buy one to grab 2 grain to deliver to there. I'm going to buy another to grab 2 grain to deliver to there. I'm going to buy a third to grab 2 meat and deliver to there. And I'm going to buy a fourth to buy 2 leather and deliver it to there. So this is going to cost me 800 bucks a pop. I'm going to buy 4 at a time. That's 3,200 bucks a pop. This here is going to cost me 80 grand, but the first auction has not yet completed. I'm going to buy this first, the farm. So we got to wait until this guy loses his auction. And I don't know how to pull that auction back up. But basically this is what they're auctioning for. And there it is. Albert Hall just spent his whole fortune, his whole family fortune on a sawmill that he doesn't need. Alright, and then we got, you know, all of our trains are coming out. I'm going to buy the farm. This is going to be expensive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the first grain gets delivered. But before it starts producing anything. So we're going to wait until all those grains so we can get 3 grand per grain. Because I am going to go in debt, as you can see. I am definitely not going to be doing well for myself. And this is the other one that's doing the grain delivery, which he ended up being the last one to leave the pooch. So that's not helping me either. And the supplies here, obviously going to cost me 800, but I'm going to have to just suck that up. So I'm not going to be able to deliver 4 grain. I'm only going to be able to deliver 2. But that'll at least get me 6 grand. And I'm going to take that 6 grand, because that 6 grand, when you start going into debt, you're going to owe daily interest. And the daily interest is brutal. Alright, so this guy's going to deliver, and then he's going to be stuck here because the track is full of trains. But we will get 6 grand for this. 1, 2, and then this thing's moving. And I'm going to... I don't need to worry about this until he's finished. So we're at 15 grand, and of course we're dropping because we have to refuel. Okay, I'm going to pause, and I'm going to go ahead and get this auction started. Takes 20 seconds. And see, look, it put us in debt because it's assuming that I have to put my money out there. So even if I lose the auction, and see, it's buying the meat, so it's paying full price for the meat too, which is another thing. That's putting me even further in debt. And okay, boom, I have it. So now he's able to get all the... let's see. Yep. So they'll be able to pick up all the goods without having to pay $2,400 or $3,400. And then boom, both of these should go. And then both of these trains are now unlocked. And then now that this is being dropped off, I'm not making any money at all on the grain anymore. So all of my hopes, help me Obi-Wan, are in delivering to Memphis. These two goods. This one, I'm on a timer, because I can only deliver 20 and then the demand there runs out. But I'm going to take it for what it's worth. And then Alexandria, ooh, that's an interesting town. Too bad there wasn't land for sale there. I do eventually want to buy this farm as well. I just can't at the moment. I could. It'd put me further in debt, and I don't want to be further in debt. Alright, so let's speed this up a little bit. So I'm getting much further into debt, which is not good. And this is what I'm putting all my banks in. So that gave me 18 grand. Because that sells for 9,000. That's huge. But I am accruing interest every second. So we're coming back. Now we're at 66. Dropping off some more grain. So that's going. I'm at 72 because the interest is still piling up. I have to pay for refuel, all that stuff. This may not work. I could afford to have another train here. Because, like, I got enough goods going. Do I dare to do that? Look at that. I'm falling further behind. And if I get another train, that's just more clogging up the track. I gotta make money some other way. I'm gonna take this guy. And instead of going to Oxford, we're gonna deliver to there. Look at that, I'm 90 grand in the hole. I'm not helping my cause at all. Oh, I could take a loan now, and that farm I bought is worth 27,000. There we go. So the reason this helps is my daily bleed just dropped. So now I'm losing $300 a day in my daily bleed. 449, 454. It's actually jumped up. So now that sold for about 5 grand, which also helps. We got plenty of stuff here for them to pick up. And for the farm to run, so being at minus 30 is a heck of a lot better than being at minus 80. And then this is going to sell for 5 grand more when he gets over to here. And if anything, this guy is going to just counteract the interest accrual. So we're dropped back down to 32. And you can see they just did a pickup. There's still plenty of goods. One of these is going to get me... You're going to get 18 grand. That'll get me out of the hole. That tick in the loan for the farm that we purchased. So we went way in debt for the farm, but I forgot to take that loan right away. So that puts us to 33, which we're basically back to square one, but T3 here is going to be the difference maker. And then when he sells, there we go. Now we're down to 17. So the trick is before this gets back to negative 30, we got to deliver again. And look at that. We're already up to negative 20. However, this should do the trick. And you can see I'm only bleeding 240 a day now. 280. And then that just dropped to 220. See the difference? I mean, just that 5 grand. The interest rate's bad. That 1.1% daily rate is a lot worse than the previous games we've played. 1.1% is very, very bad. And there we are. We're back to the negative 30,000 again. That's not good. So negative 15. And some of this is because, look, we're getting 6 grand from our loan. So we're getting slapped every 30 days for that. Look at that. Minus 3. We're almost out of the woods. We do have to pay 800 for these things. We're going to get slapped with another 6 grand right here. This is going to hit 20. Nope. We're doing good there. So 9. Who needs meat? Tuscaloosa. We also need grain. 54 grand. It's going to cost me more than that just to get over to the city. Alright, so I can still sell 12 more of these, which is good. Now the price went down. You can see I'm not making 9 grand for each one anymore. However, we're only 18 grand in the hole. And then if I can just get positive here, then I'm not doing a daily bleed and I'm only doing a monthly bleed, which is where it's helpful. I'm actually losing 2,500 here and 6,300 there. But there we go. We're finally back in the positive. Now, I do want to buy this farm here. Now that's going to cost me 47,000. I don't necessarily want to go 30 grand in a hole to do that. But I do want to buy it soon. Because this town's going to grow and then I'm going to sell to the town and make the money. But right now, we're in the positive, so we're not daily bleeding anymore, which is excellent. And once I do one more round of selling the big expensive stuff, I should be in the 20,000 range. There we go. And then here comes another sell. Boom, 35,000 range. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Because it's going to take 20 seconds. Now, this guy isn't outbidding me because he has no money. So that little trick I did to make him go bankrupt, it's helping me in so many ways. So we are back to being in the hole, which does suck. However, as soon as this city grows, I'll be able to sell, which will help. But the other part is I'm no longer paying 800 per here, which also helps. Now we are losing, like there, $227 a day is brutal. Now it's down to 177, and hopefully these two sales, yeah, see, we're getting back out of the hole. And once I get completely out of the hole, I will be happy. We're falling further just because the interest is coming in. This one's coming in another day. So boom, we're going to get slapped with 2,500. We are at least positive. We're no longer doing a daily bleed. And this one has 6 months left. I could repay it. Oh, look at this. What's this? So passengers for tickets are going to be cut by 50%. So doing passengers here will not do me any good. Good thing we're not doing passengers. And yeah, now they're breaking down. Guess why? Because I don't have any repair set up. I gotta do something. I don't have a lot of money. That's my problem. These trains are gonna all break down. Look at them. They're on the verge of breakdown. So what I can at least do is get gonna have to pay 3 grand. I get at least one repair facility going. So I can get him repaired. And repaired. That's going to take me $1 million because they're not even doing it in parallel. I need to pause real quick. Okay, unpausing. I gotta flip back over to my app here. Here we go. Okay, so what's our priority? We need to get research going because we have these crappy trains. How do I get research going? I need 5 grand plus 20. I need 25 grand. And then I'm going to need money for the research. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started. And then, as you can see, we got the crappy train. We're going to just jump straight to the next one. Now it'll take 43 days. We are 4,500 in the hole, but these trains are going to come here and they're all going to start repairing. And it's going to take a long time. Maybe I need to speed it up. See, look, 136 seconds. And then these other guys are going to just sit there and wait. Oh man, I can't. This is brutal. That's going to cost me 2,500. And it's going to cost me another 5 grand plus 7, 12 grand. Oh man. $80 more seconds. This guy's saving my bacon over here. He's going to break down too. And look at this, we're going to owe 50 more grand, but we could always just take another bond. $20 grand in the hole. Okay, he finally finished, but look at this, another 130 seconds. I'm bleeding $200 a day. We did finish our research, but I can't afford to do more research at the moment. I should have waited until after the repairs to do this. Okay, so we just lost another 50 grand. I need to do more bonds, but look, I'm going to do 100 grand. That puts us out of the hole. And that even gives us extra money to research the John Bull, which is exactly what we need to do. Alright, and then we got the third one doing the repairs, and then this guy is just flirting with death and disaster. But there's nothing I can do about him. He's just making us some money however he can. And our loan only has a 19,000 payoff. So I'm going to go ahead and pay that off so I don't have to pay the 6 grand in interest. And then this is going to deliver, and that'll take us out of the hole. We are going to lose 6 grand here because of the new bond we did. So that part sucks. And then you can see I only have one more trip with this guy and then I'm out. And this guy broke down, which we expected. This is his last trip. Because once I sell these two, I won't have any more room to sell. So that puts us to 18. And so I'm going to have to... basically, both of them are going to be doing meat duty, I guess. Which that has its own set of perils. Alright, we are at plus 26,000, which is good, but we're going to need that, because when we research the John Bull, they're all going to need to be upgraded. He keeps breaking down, and we know that. But you know what? This is going to fill up anyways, so I'm not too concerned. So like we got a lubricant delivery. We don't even have lubricants available. This is a very slow start game. Just trying to get out of the hole, which we did. But now we got to get enough, because I got a very large bond here. But we got to start getting some revenue going. And I got oil here, which we could process down here. And kerosene is in demand down here. Like, those are possibly doable. I got logs that I can deliver to the sawmill. I got logs I could just straight up deliver to Jeffco and to here. Right, we're at 39 grand, so now it's just a matter of, there it is, the John Bull is going to be completed. Alright, so I can upgrade this guy to a John Bull, and if anything, it's just going to replace this horribly broken down machinery. We're going to research the John Bull, because that's what we're going to make our money on this mission. We got to get something going. And we need him to upgrade to the John Bull as well. And then he's going to load 4. Now these guys could do John Bull. See, we're at 10 meat already. I'm going to run out of meat to sell. So that's my issue. I gotta eventually start. I could maybe start doing passengers between Columbus and Memphis. I may have to. I don't think I have enough money to connect this oil well down to that oil refinery yet. Because then I gotta then sell the kerosene, and that's the closest kerosene place. Or I guess I could make it go all the way up to here. And maybe that's what I'm going to have to do. Because my ability to sell the meat, unless Jeffco... Oh no, Jeffco needs meat now. That's what we could do. So this guy, who's breaking down all the time, he's going to upgrade to the John Bull here. Oh, look at this. This is what I was looking for. Right there. Look at that. We just got some nice money. $27.50 a pop. Okay, let's have this guy upgrade to a John Bull. We're going to grab... Looks like he can carry 3 meat instead of 2. But we're not going to go to Memphis. We're going to go... there, which is a problematic route. But I have to do it. Otherwise, Memphis is going to fill up with meat and I have nowhere to go. Okay, this guy, we're going to upgrade to the John Bull. It's only 1 more meat, but we will take it. And yeah, these guys are all stuck waiting because Mr. Meat Guy is taking up the path. Not the most ideal thing. Oh, look at that. We got lubricant contract right here. You see that? Weapon factory requires lubricants, 10 carriages, 497 days. I'm going to sign it. So we got to lay some track. So first set of track going there. I'm going into debt. Second set of track. even more into debt. I'm going to have this guy finish his delivery, and then I need to slow it down a little bit. Alright, we're not going to do wheat anymore. We're going to grab 3 of those, 2 of those, and deliver to there. And then I need 10. Right, I am making money from these selling. So, oops. In fact, I'm going to change this. I'm going to move this down to 0. So we stop bleeding. Get positive. And then this is going to sell some nice meat here at 7 grand each. That's a big sell. This guy's waiting because I got to get the grain delivered. So we're a little bit delayed there. We got this guy coming down with the oil. I could do this, but he's not going to use it this time around. Alright, we gotta speed this up. Alright, so he's gonna go down and deliver this oil, which is finally gonna get this thing going. I'm not gonna have him sit there and wait for this to finish. I'm just gonna have him go back up to get the next set of oil. So while that's running, he's heading up, and I'm going to get another John Bull purchased. We're going to come down here and pick up 2 of those and deliver them there. I gotta get... Actually, there's just not enough meat now for these guys. So I need to stop having 2 guys selling meat. I didn't need to buy that extra John Bull. Could just use T4 or T3. Although it does help this city to consume its meat, so that does help. So here you can see, oh, we must have already picked it up. And delivered 2. Very good. So we got the 2 oil delivered. And while this is making, that's going. And then I think when this guy finishes his delivery, we're going to pause him. We're going to stop doing the meat stuff. And let's... he might be clogging things up. I'm going to do 4 of those and deliver there. We are up 21 grand. I can't, oh no, I can do this. So I am going to spend 7. Let's get some more researchers. Let's get their max speed up. What are they doing? They're making passengers more expensive. Good news is we don't have any passengers to worry about. This is a bit of a bottle jam here. That cost $7 grand each, so that put us in the hole. But the very good news is we are unclogging the jam. We still have 380 days left on this lubricant delivery thing. We are losing daily money. I could take a loan. So now we're not losing daily money. We are going to lose 13 grand a month. Look at how much the city grew. Alright, so we got research completed. These John Bulls they're not that great, but we're at least making some decent money with them. 51 grand, but remember I gotta pay a lot of stuff back. And then when this finishes, we will get how much? 97 grand. See, look, I'm gonna owe 100 grand in a month. And then when this guy delivers up here, we're gonna get some serious bling. Watch this. That was excellent. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pay it. There we go. We're still in the positive. And our bond is gone. That's excellent. And we're 4 away from that. We just went pretty far down in the hole. I don't know what we just bought that made me go down so far in the hole. It probably was the meat. Maybe the lubricants. They're 2,500 each. Like when this T4 comes down here, we're gonna lose 7 grand. We're gonna lose like 21 grand. Yeah, see, now we're at minus 27,000. The oil will make us some money. Everybody's waiting for... or he's waiting for this to finish, but he's ready to go back and get some more oil. We're going to get 100 grand as soon as that finishes. It'll be nice to pay off this loan here. The problem I have is, look at this. I'm maxed out on meat. So if this guy's going to buy any more meat, he needs to now deliver it down here, and we're getting a bunch of traffic jams. So I need to start doubling up, and I also need to get a repair station going. I have a lot of needs, and I'm negative 45,000. I could issue another bond. I may have to do that because the daily bleed is bad. 383 a day. Alright, there we go. We got that done. Our loan is for 118,000. I don't think I want to touch that. We're just going to keep researching the John Bull. I think... Do I have enough pull power? I do. I can finally get a third one now. That'll help. Okay, so we still have 1,000 days left. And it is a slow burn, slow grind so far. I need a repair shop. And then I need to let this guy repair. I need to let him repair. Need him to repair. Alright. I don't have enough money to keep upgrading all the repair spots. I do need to do something like this. I know that bridge is going to be expensive. Oh, that wasn't bad. 12 grand. Look at that. New Orleans requires kerosene. We have kerosene. I'm just not connected to New Orleans. And I do need to get connected to New Orleans. But as you know, we need to double up a little here. Okay, so now I need to go into cheap. So I'm at least just going to double up for that part. I'm just not going to cross the bridge. And then I got one more spot I need to double up. Here. It's going to put me back in the hole again. Alright, if we can get out of the hole here, this will help all of the trains to be a little bit more mobile. So nobody's waiting on anybody anymore. That should help. So we can get our profit engine going. We are going to have some repairs that's going to delay us in a few spots. So like this guy has to wait for the oil to be delivered. And that's going to be a long repair. This meat delivery should get us some decent money. 21 grand. The repair wasn't too bad. His repair will be bad. His is bad. Okay, we got some momentum. And I can issue a bond, and I think I will, because we got to keep making money. And now I can issue a bond for $175,000, which is insane because I have to pay that off. I have to have enough positive money that I can eat into it. But I'm going to do this, and here's why. We're going to connect to New Orleans, folks. I don't need this. So here's the thing. I got to be careful because look, I'm drawing my superhighway down the middle of the map. So whatever's on the left side of the map is never going to be able to connect to the right side of the map. So I got to be really careful. Like, do I want Jackson on the right side or do I want it on the left side? Because see how he has that textile factory? And then we have this cotton field. So maybe I want to run that cotton field over to here. If I got the superhighway going between them, I can never connect the two. You see how that works? So I'm going to try to go down the left side. But I don't want to cross the river. So we're basically... Oh, I do want to cross the river. So let me undo this. I want to cross the river here because guess what? That logging, I need that to be on the right side. And then I can come down like this, and then boom. That's 115,000. Whew. Okay, and then I'm going to buy a John Bull. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit apply. I do need a repair shop because a long trip like that is going to be brutal. And then we're going to do 2, 3, 4. Just like before. Alright, so we actually completed a quest by doing that. We got the 100 points because we connected. And now you can see he wants us to deliver cotton into the local warehouse, which is his port. So cotton's not a bad thing to do, but for now, it's basically I don't make money doing that. So, and then because I have double track here, see all these trains are making it through no problem. They're not interfering with anything. And our we're going to deliver 3 oil at a time here. We got Mr. Kerosene, which... Where is Mr. Kerosene? I think I have somebody still doing kerosene. It's this guy, isn't it? Nope. Nope. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have anybody doing the kerosene route anymore. Oh, there he is. That's going to put me another 21 grand in the hole. You can see I'm at negative 78. So, yeah, I can't do a loan either. I got a little greedy, but this is the way to do it. You have all 4 of them chained, one after the other. And then, of course, we ended up... I need to keep this going. I could just do one at a time, though. And buy myself another 36 days. And there you can see. We got them all loading up. We got them all going. It's only one track. So basically they're daisy chaining. So after one gets to his destination, he's going to have to wait for the other 3 to arrive. But it should finally start getting us the revenue that we were looking for. This is the big break we were looking for. We're at negative 100,000, and it's just, look at it, just piling up. 1.2%, $1,254 a day I'm losing. So I need this to make some serious money. Oh yeah. 9,000, 9,000, 9,000, 12,000. That was pretty good, but look, I'm still at negative 100,000. But this next one's going to dent into it some more. Bam, 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 bam. And let's... That'll get the John Bull reliability up. And then the next one's going to come in. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Almost completely out of the woods. And then the last one's going to come in and get us out of the woods. Boom. Not quite. Alright. So now we got, oh, we're getting out of the woods for somebody else. This T4 here is going to get us some serious money too. Because look at this. 12,650. So we're going to make some good money. I really need to buy this. How much is it? 121,000. Okay, we're out of the hole, but we got massive debt here. Oh, we're getting some big money. That's because we just landed. Alright, so I'm going to actually buy this for 121,000. It's actually worth 130,000 now. And see, that other guy still has no money. He's not able to compete with us at all. And let's go check on him. Look at this. He's got, maybe that's like a teeny, nope. He doesn't even have a track formed yet. We basically put him out of the game. Alright, we're back on the positive. This guy, T5, is no longer going to be paying money for these lubricants, which is good. The lubricant thing is going to eventually run out, because it only goes up to 20. T4 is coming back. We're going to go ahead and get this started. Alright, we're at the spot now where one of my first priorities I need to do is get a second train track going all the way down. We know that's going to cost around 120,000. Maybe start buying up some of these industries that are consuming a lot of my money. I'm going to have to figure out something to do with that train that's delivering the lubricants, because that's eventually going to dry up. The meat thing is actually probably clearing up here. See, they're consuming the meat, so eventually I'll be able to do a shorter meat route and get that going again. As far as here goes, there's plenty of meat, so actually the guy doing the lubricant could probably just start delivering meat to various places. So we need to transport 200 passengers in the port of New Orleans from anywhere in 800 days. So there we go. I got 4 train tracks already in place. So since it needs to be 800 days, that sounds like a lot of days to do this quest, by the way. We're just going to get this guy going. This should put me in debt again. But it should also speed up the 4 coming down. 3,000, 5,000. Jeez, wait. Okay, I had to pause there. I was gone for a little bit. I did finish this little bit of track before I paused the game. So let's recap our priorities. First one, I have a massive pay due here that I can't keep dancing with negative. I gotta eventually get this thing. I don't have to pay it off per se, but I need to have like a positive 100,000, so that way it only puts me 75,000 in debt. If this were to trigger right now, I would lose the game because it's going to blow me past the 200,000 threshold. That's priority 1. Priority 2, we got the double tracks going so our 4 trains can do their magic. I can probably increase this to 6 trains at some point. Priority 3, which are almost completely done with, the John Bull is going to be fully researched. Now, we could have pushed for a better train, but remember, at the beginning of every mission, that's when it's always the toughest. And the John Bull is a nice low-level train that's going to be fully upgraded, so when we start any mission, we can always just buy a cheap John Bull to get us through whatever we need to get through. Then the more expensive trains, which, are further down, like this is a much better train than John Bull, the Menman. However, to get there and to purchase Menmon, it's like what, 40 grand each. I can buy almost 2 John Bulls for the same price. So when you're starting a mission, the John Bull might be a better option. So that's why we're doing this. And then once this is finished, we're just going to go straight. We're going to skip the DeWitt. We're going to skip the Jervis. And we might stop at the Menmon. It all depends on how this plays out. And we need to get to the American, because the American is going to be good revenue for the passengers. And then the Forney will skip. The Mogul is actually better. It's a better version than the Menmon. The Menmon is decent, but the Mogul's actually better. And then there's even more. I think the last one is the 10-wheeler. So but yeah, there's a lot to research, and obviously we need to get our home base upgraded, because we don't even have the 3rd level research station. But yeah, and can we use some contracts along the way? Like Mobile has a kerosene contract. Yazoo needs grain. I mean, it would cost me a bit to get connected to Mobile. Oh, and then the last thing, this cotton is not going to be the only thing we're going to have to do. So in order to fully finish this mission, yeah, we got 796 days left, but we got to do cotton plus whatever's next, plus whatever's next, whatever next. And they're going to get increasingly more complex. So I basically need to get all of our basic industries going, and then maybe get some, clothing lines and, stuff like that going. So for now, we got everything, the basics are in place. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause and let this thing roll. And we did just finish another research. So yeah, we're going to get this last one going. Just going to put 5 guys on it. We're going to keep the 10 on the primary path. We were at 40 grand and it jumped to 50 grand. But now that we got the double tracks, this guy was able to make his money, load new guys, and gone. And oh, look at this. We got to deliver to there. So that's its own little thing. And we don't get paid for it. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so now that we're out of the hole, when we deliver to New Orleans, we need to unload this. So we're not going to get paid for the passengers. That's actually going to hurt us. This is like our big money maker right now. Alright, so then I'm actually going to copy it. So we're going to get a 5th train and a 6th train. Alright, we paid up our loan. That's good news. I know I just went into the hole again. I'm going to go into hole some more. I got to quit doing this. But we got to keep things moving. And we're going to make less money when we deliver to New Orleans. So now I'm going to only be making half the money. I will make full money when I get up to Memphis. I did add 2 more trains, which is going to help. I could stop delivering the mail. I think I'll get my 200 in without having to change much. Having 6 trains delivering down there should get me pretty far. Here you can see I got another kerosene route I can try to get going. So, what do we got here? Soil Works is good. Oh, look at this. Cost of research, minus 24%. And then we got a new for sale sign here. Even better. Alright, let's do some shenanigans. Get that upgraded. Get an HR department going. Let's hire this guy. And then the soil works guy. And again, that put me in the debt. But it gives me more researchers. I'm still going to make some decent money with my passenger stuff. Oh, look at this. I need a second repair shop. Faster maintenance. We gotta speed this up. Those guys gotta get going. Alright. Contract. Memphis requires books. That's excellent, because we're there, except I'm nowhere near being able to make books. The mobile requiring kerosene, though, is the one that I'm looking at here. So I don't want to. Actually, let's go, because if I ever have to do a steel mill, I'm going to need him. So we're going to go back behind him. Oh, and then we need to go before these guys, because look at this. Cotton textile factory. Right into mobile. That was 67 more grand in the hole. I'm going to pause. I'm going to take the kerosene contract. Get the John Bull going. We're going to do 5. Let's get that going. And I really do need to get myself out of this debt and stay out. I know I got it moving on slow here. There we go. We got some guys going. Repairs aren't going to be quite as long now that we upgraded that thing. So we can get back into the business of making us money. Everybody that's going south, which they all are at the moment, I'm not going to make nearly as much money because of we're doing this contract thing, the steamboat passengers. So that's unfortunate. But I will make 12 grand from the mail. That's it. All I got was 12 grand for that. But it's something. And yeah, we're getting the passengers going. So DeWitt Clinton's finished. Max speed for all locomotives. That's going to be helpful. Went down to minus 27, which is good. Now everybody's going to take off. And this is where we're going to really make our money once they get up north. So we got 21 out of the 200 delivered. That's something. And here we already got 5 of our kerosene delivered. We got 1 month and we're going to owe 175 grand. That would be very close to us losing. So I could do a loan if I have to help us out. We're back in the hole again. 20 days, 19 days. 13 days. Boy, this is really going to push it close, isn't it? New land in Alexandria. I don't know why Alexandria is growing so much, but it clearly is. And then our buddy over here. How's he doing? We're 7 days away. We're 10 grand in the hole. We're going to owe 175,000. So if this thing is minus 25 grand, we lose. There, that gets us into positive. We got 2 days left, and then it's going to come due. And there it is. So we're at minus 125,000. I could do another bond. I don't know if I need to. Although our daily bleed is going to be bad. Oh, we're only down to 0.5%. Oh, see, so the daily interest rate is based on your credit rating. It's just like real life. So we were paying over 1% when our credit rating was like C. But now that we're at the A level, we're paying 0.5%. So it's actually in my best interest not to go take another bond. And then look, it's 25 grand to get to the next one. Yikes. Got to keep it going, folks. We got a lot of research to do here. So we're at minus 86,000, which is great. However, this is the leg where I make all my money. I don't make that much money going south. Now, I will make money when some of these guys deliver the kerosene. And when this guy down here finishes his contract, which he will do the very next time. The paper and the books, it's all excellent. It's just I got to get my the sawmill going to get paper to make books. And I do have these two back here that I can use. It's a little out of the way. And then I need to start thinking about the main quest. Here we go. Let's get passenger profit plus 12%. Power of all locomotives plus 8. That's pretty good. What am I looking at? Look at this. John Volprice, minus 40%. Where were you when I needed you? Alright. Minus 20%, but as soon as this guy delivers down here, we're going to be in the money. Alright, so we did it, and then we're just going to change this now to deliver the kerosene. That just got us 12 grand, which I'm happy with. Oh, you know what? I can do 5. That'll just give us some extra revenue. Look at this. We're up to 300 grand now because this was a big contract. Look at that. That's 430,000 for the books. But like I said, now the paper, 317,000, might be worth pursuing. I would need to run this sawmill that he owns, which would give him money, and I can't do that. So that's a little bit off kilter. But here's what I want to do next. Let's get this guy fully upgraded, and then take the leftmost track. And I know this is going to be a little pricey to go across the water, but we're going to go up and connect to that cotton. And I'm going to hire a John Bull. We'll get 5 of them. And we'll start doing the main quest. Alright, so we should probably get the sawmills going. That would mean getting that up to 10,000. And I got this track. So I'm just going to go right alongside of all that, and then we're going to sneak around and connect up to there. And then connect to there. And then from here connect back. I am going to hire this John Bull cheaper guy, because now I'm only paying 13 grand for a John Bull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get that going. And let's get another John Bull going. Do I have anybody that even takes paper at the moment? I don't. So I'm just going to wait with him. Get the Jervis up to 20 now. I'm only at 42. Oh, this guy's full. So I need to do something else with him. I think we said we were going to do the meats. I can do 4 meat now. Go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going to do 4 meat now. And look at this. Boom. Just got ourselves a bunch of money. Look at that. He needs meat. So Columbus is sitting on 17 meat. So what we're going to do is we'll let Columbus take a break. There we go. And then this guy's waiting because I accidentally bought a train without realizing I had nowhere to deliver the paper. So lumber can be delivered to here. We can make something that uses lumber. Because we have the weapon factory, this might be a good place to do a steel mill. We got the coal mine, although it's going to be tricky to figure out how to get that delivered. And we got this, which I intentionally left available. We got some cotton and cloth. We have a furniture factory all the way down here that would need lumber. We could make another lumber connection this way. Tool factory all the way down here, again lumber, which I could still supply with this. I think Yeah, I do want to use that as a steel mill. So then what am I going to do with this paper is the question. I have 3 for sale signs here. Can I get cotton and stuff going so I can get a clothing industry going? Ugh, there's no cotton anywhere. There's paper all the way over here. See, I got these two together. I can make a steel mill here. I mean, who cares he has a weapon factory? I don't think I have to make any weapons. I do think I gotta get these higher level grade or higher grade goods going. Here's my closest cotton, and then I can make a textile factory. And then I would have to bring those all the way up to here. That's not undoable. I mean, it's definitely something. All right, we got 400 grand. Let's Yep, I gotta wait for the auction. The Jervis has been completed. Okay, now we got the lifetime of all locomotives going. Alright, we bought the land, and now that we own the land, we're going to make a printing house. Do we still have the paper? They need paper all the way over there. Oh, that's a tall order. But you know what? We could do it. That's going to get us 300 grand. Oof. Now the Memphis requiring books, I think I can do that too. Get a repair shop in, faster maintenance. So this guy here, for paper. We're going to have them go there now. Alright, so if you look at this, I can build a track that just comes off of here. And we're going to swing at the tippy top of the map, right past everything. I'm going to go over one river and another, but thank goodness I got a minus 40% discount on bridges. 100 grand. I am going to accept that contract. And this guy, this train that we have, is going to deliver those 4 to there. And then I'm going to duplicate them, because I think we need to get 2 trains going. We're going to duplicate this guy. And then we're going to have a train deliver to there. And duplicate him. So I know this is a lot of trains. I'm traffic jamming this thing. And he can't produce paper that quickly, but I'm going to at least get as much as I can going. And keep as much double track here as I can. Boom. Alright, so all these trains are going to be heading north. A bunch of them are going to be going to a lumber mill that has literally only 2 paper available, This guy has to completely refuel and deliver more logs before it'll even start making more paper. So I'm biting off a bit more than I can chew. Now this one, 674 days, I need 14 carriages of books. That's a tricky one, but I'm going to sign that one too. And I'm just banking on the fact that I'm going to be able to get a lot of logs delivered. And then as far as like, yeah. So the problem with these guys is they're all going to just be waiting. Because I'm only sitting on 2 paper. I'm finally going to get some more logs in. I got some help coming, so we're going to have double the log delivery, which is necessary to keep that guy busy. I probably should get a steel mill going. I haven't done that yet. I should probably have... Like, he's waiting on more meat. That's my fault, because I sold the meat to the town. And then we are only at 42 passengers, 484 days. I think we're on track. I mean, we're almost 1/4 of the way. They originally started at 800 days, though, so we've burned through half the days. We're only 1/4. We're not at half days yet. So it'd be nice to get a 3rd track for all these guys. Yeah, I should probably do that. Just gives them that little bit of extra, don't have to wait, because the game likes to send both of them down, or likes to send them down both sets of tracks. So then, whoever gets to the destination first is now waiting because both sets of tracks are full. And in this way, there's always one track that can be used for the other direction. In fact, we can force the game to have one set of tracks for each direction. And this is going to be interesting. Alright, I gotta sell. Oh, come on, I didn't... Oh. I didn't commit. So I gotta redo all this. Okay, so I know all the trains are going down at the moment. So I never use this feature very much, but I can make that so that that is always down and this one's always up. And then the middle could be either. And that'll make it so the trains never hog up all 3 lanes. And then this guy's paused, largely probably because I deleted track and then re-put. Okay, so we got... Alright, so we could actually build a farm here because we have our wheat field. I don't know how useful that would be. We already have a farm up there. And we own it. We could yeah, this would be a good spot for a whiskey field. Who needs whiskey? You do. Yeah, whiskey wouldn't be bad. So here you can see we finally got everything going. Somebody got their paper and is off on their run. We got one more paper to go for this guy. As soon as this finishes, he'll be able to go. He's going to Columbus. I bet Columbus is this. Nope, that's Hot Springs. This one going to Columbus, and this one going to Hot... Like, this guy is waiting too long, because the other train's almost all the way there. Alright, we have the Menmon. We are finally getting a really good train going in our research. We got lots of for sale signs, so we could do some shenanigans if we need to. We should be getting some... Where's the guy doing the cotton? I thought for sure he was already down here. Where are you at? Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, he just delivered. Okay. Let's get repair station up. Alright, so we got some initial delivery here. We're at 60 passengers, 433 days left. I think we're sort of catching up. I have 200 grand, so I am going to buy that whiskey place. And then we're going to sell to the whiskey place. As long as he has, yeah, 5 or more. And then we're going to get another John Bull. Get 3. What do we got? Florence requires wood. Yeah, I'm going to sign that. Oh no, I signed the wrong one. What did I just sign? Holy crap. I don't know what I just did. I said Baton Rouge is going to get wood. Where's Baton Rouge? Oh my gosh, all the way down there? Jiminy Christmas. Alright, well... Oops. Baton Rouge is here. So... yeah, I don't necessarily want to do that. Alright, so I got a dumb contract, but I need to fulfill it now. Alright, well, it is what it is. I'm going to buy this. I have to because look, he was selling wood to Corinth. So we at least prevented that from happening. And I don't mind if the wood sells, but I want it to only sell if I'm at 19. We need the wood for everything else that's going on. Okay, so this guy's going to Hot Springs. Where's the other guy? He must have come back. Oh, yeah, there he is. This is going to get me some money, but it's definitely hampering this. And this is going to get me other money that I'm also falling behind on. So, yeah, I'm playing with fire right now. Not the good kind. The John Bulls are, you need like 2 John Bulls to do what 1 Menmon can do. In a lot of ways, especially with some of these higher, like books and stuff like that. Alright, so we got a second one going. I hate to do double tracks for this particular mission, because as soon as I finish this, I'm never coming back. And if anything, I may even delete the tracks. But when this guy delivers this paper, he's not going to be able to turn around because this other guy is way back here, coming around the corner. So I'm just going to build some strategic double spots so they can at least get somewhere. Because we're up to 8 here, which is great. But look, I only have 368 days left. I feel like I'm doing horrible in this mission. $360 seems like it's flying by. I'm only at 72. Alright, we do finally have the big guy completed. I think we're committed to just using John Bulls for this mission, so I'm going to just keep going. I don't know if that's a smart idea. I'm only at 15 out of 30 for the cotton. They just move so slow. Alright, so we got more paper finally going. Got some lumber going. Okay, we at least got that guy coming back. This one just delivered. Yeah, I feel like we're cutting it really close on some of these deals. Huge logjam here. It is time to start doubling up track. Big time. Like, this whole thing is becoming a super highway for delivery goods, so we need to get as much track as possible going here. Help these guys out. That bottleneck went away quickly. As soon as we did that, we got this guy doing meat, which there isn't any. I don't know if meat's necessarily important anymore. Yeah, that's gonna just be, that's always gonna be busy. Alright, we're at 192,000. I am happy with that. These guys, clearly we're not producing as much paper as we're using, but as soon as I finish this other paper quest, those two guys won't be stealing paper anymore. And as soon as I finish this, yeah, see, I'm down to 0 logs now. That's not good. Alright, we're getting the American going, and I will upgrade everybody to the American. First chance I get. Well, the fast streakers. How am I doing here? I'm over 300 days. I'm only at 300 days for the whole mission if I want to complete this. And this guy is only at 20 out of 30 delivered. I'm going to copy him, even though I know the other train's not going to get there in time. I just need another train down by New Orleans to help out. This guy here has a mountain of a path, so I'm going to go ahead and copy him as well. These are just cheap trains. We're just going to do doubles, even if it's single track. We're at 81, 12 out of 21, 6 out of 14, 4 out of 24, 20 out of 27. That one's almost done. That's a paper run, so we're going to let that go for sure. We have no logs here, so the unfortunate thing is this guy sold 13 logs to here, and we didn't even make any money for it because we didn't own the logging place, but that's definitely hurting us now. That kerosene's only 3? What's going on? Where's our oil guy? Sorry about that. We replaced them with a Menmon. Okay, so this one going to Hot Springs. We got this guy going to Hot Springs. Oh gosh, we need both of them to go. I need so much more paper. Okay, we're finally getting the logging back up. Because look, all the trains are out and it actually has a surplus. This one. The sawmill's cranking away, which is good. I don't want to lose this experience, but I think I'm going to. So then it becomes I gotta redo this mission. This mission was a tough start. $16 out of 21. We're delivering 4 at a time, so I need both trains to come back. I know I'm not going super fast speed here, but we are finally making some decent money, which means we can do whatever we want as far as other things. The clothing industry is still something I don't have going. So if I have this come out, I don't have any steel mill going either. And what a long path. Alright, we delivered the wood. Good, that gave us 100 grand. Who was the one? Oh, here he is. So we're going to wipe that clean and... Alright, so we purchased the land. Alright, so those last 3 trains, one of them... Oh gosh, I don't know which one's which. We'll go ahead and do this one. And then we're going to copy him. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3. See, exporting textiles is even more profitable. Say 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Alright, but we need to also, I guess, go to New Orleans with this. So we're going to draw from here. We're going to come around this way, cross the river, and then come up to there. And both of our dudes down here, this guy, we're going to just cut our losses. We need to deliver textile. So we're going to load for textile. And then I bought another train. This one. He's right there, I think. He's got to go there first. Where is he? He's not too far away. Okay. We got things rolling. We got our American completed. Ooh. Do I keep going? Yes, I want to get max speed. This helps everybody. Get +3 max speed. And then I want to grab you. You. This is a huge upgrade. Oh, I must have completed the quest. Okay, one of these upgraded this guy. So we should be able to load at least one more. Whoops. let's go. So now that these guys are becoming American, they'll be moving a lot faster north and south. So we'll get those passengers delivered quick enough. We got this guy already coming up. But these ones, I'm actually going to buy that cotton field. Yeah, I'm just running out of time. This one, yeah, I'm going to get, I should get them both done. It's just, so yeah, look at this. T-30 here. It's now flying at 51 miles an hour. Look at this guy. 37 is the best we can get out of him. So they're going to be delivering those passengers a lot quicker. The textile thing, I just got to wait for all this cotton to get delivered, which, as you can see, it's happening. I got to get it there. And then, like, this guy, I'm going to pause. Nope, he's the one going to New Orleans. This one, that's going to Memphis. I'm going to pause him. Whoops. They are right next to each other. So 38, we're going to pause him. And 39, we're going to pause him. And 40. So we're going to pause all three of those guys. The reason, because 37, 38, 39, and 40. Because we need the New Orleans guys to be the ones that take all the cloth for now. And here you can see we're at 20 out of 21. So this guy already delivered. I'm scrapping him. We just got one more guy going in, and that quest is going to finish. So now they can use the paper for the other purposes. This guy is going to finish soon enough. We actually got two of them that are running this line, but we'll get that done soon enough. My issue is I have 165 days left. I still need to deliver 20 textile, and as you know, I'm just now getting that industry going. So I have this one loading from the wrong spot. We're going to apply that one. Nope. Dang it. Right, we're going to get both of them running. And then I need to find... That's the other one, right? So we're going to have him... Whoops. Load from there. And then we need this to be double tracked. Alright, since I have plenty of money and the mission's going to be over, this was a big $71,000 purchase, so I'm going to go ahead and get that going. It's a lot cheaper to research the individual items than it is to... Alright, I am going to balance this out again. Then I'm going to hit play on these guys. Alright, we got another contract fulfilled. Actually, we got them both done. That's good. That means this guy needs to deliver to there. I mean, for lack of a better thing to do. Alright, I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to give him a mission to help these guys out. And we're going to give him a red flag so I can find him easy next time. Oh, this guy. Alright, now that I did that, I'm actually scrapping that one. What? It's probably a mistake, because now I got a guy waiting for New Orleans is just sitting there. Yeah, this is 95 days. I guarantee you, when I do deliver this textile, it's gonna go. He's gonna give me like 4 more things. So, and one of them's gonna be closed, which is why I wanted to get these guys going. To get the close up. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hire a Memnon. 5 of those and have them go to New Orleans and just wait. I'm gonna hire another one and have them get 7 of those and go to New Orleans and just wait. If they make me do steel, I'm screwed. I mean, I can delete these tracks now. And then I can come here and... That's right, you gotta do an auction every time you want to buy land. Just out of the chance that it's going to happen. Gotta be ready, right? So there's the iron. Coal. Yep, see, he wants clothes next. Okay, we at least got the steel thing going. I do have the Menmon already on its way. The this New Orleans guy, we can clear. And just have him go grab 4 clothes. And then we have, let's give him the red mark. See, that way he's easier to find. This is our mission guy. This is another one of our mission guys. Right, so same deal. Oops. Apply. I'm going to get a warehouse going because I have a feeling I'm going to have to start producing stuff. In fact, with 56 days left, I'm going to save this, and then we can, what we can do is we'll just build whatever we need to produce. Let's get the next one going. So like this one, I'm going to go ahead and just scrap it. This one is ready, and that one we're going to hit go. Keep those going. Just going to scrap him. Yeah, so there we go. We already got some closed loading here. That's good, that's good. And here comes another shipment to keep it going. In fact, I know I just deleted a John Bull, but I gotta get one going again. Why is... I'm gonna shut this off. I don't think it works as well as it claims. Yep, I am blowing past my 13 days here. Just not gonna pull this off. That stinks. I know that's 700 experience points. It might be the difference between clearing everything or... Like, I don't know how many experience points you need to truly, and like, if you want to research everything and get all the Steam achievements. And look at that, Steamboat Passengers. I'm 7 days away from that one, too. I thought for sure I was going to nail that one. This one should give me some. Whew. Just in the nick of time, we got that one. Alright, so then what I'm doing here is now I got to set all these up. Right there, I failed. Gosh darn it. I'm stubborn enough that I'm going to do this again, just so I can get that 700 experience points. That beginning was so hard. Where the heck are our clothes? It just takes that long for this thing to get down here, huh? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to at least take a mental note of, like, okay, after the clothes, what's next? Because clearly the textiles is something I need to not dink around for so long. I mean, do the cotton right away, get the textiles going, um, and then I know clothes is next. And so I liked my starting strategy. I don't think it was that bad. It just needs to be a little quicker. I have to ramp up a little quicker, or I got to get these other industries ramped up, right? Because that's really the issue. It's just that I know clothes is not the last one. I think it's going to keep going. So not only did I blow past my 700 points here, oh, look at this. There's a 400 points now. They gave me 700 more days to get 400 points. So really, I only lost 300. Ah. Which one? T11. I don't know if 300 points is going to make the difference between getting everything unlocked versus being 300 short. But, okay, who's T29? Oh, yeah. There we go. We finally got some clothes coming in. There's 7 of them. Here's 4 more, which is a shame. I'm going to be 1 short. Somebody's picking up all the clothes. I'm just going to sell that guy. He's not worth my time. Where are you at? Oh, he's got a ways to go. I'm going to go ahead and let him go. I guess the one thing about me taking longer on this mission is I'm going to get all my research in. So here I got the mogul going. Man, I got some guys that have gone up and back in less time than it's taken for my t-shirts to be, my clothes to be delivered. They're flying, that's for sure. Alright, 2 hours for a fail. Although, getting another 700 days is a big boost. I mean, I'm at 3 million bucks. There's really, I can do whatever I want at this point. Oh, now they need whiskey. And what did I do? I just sold my whiskey, right? And books. Look, it's a double delivery. Alright, I'm gonna quit this video here. And I'm probably gonna just restart the mission. But that will not be tonight. So, thanks for watching. As always, stay awesome.